Welcome to the first tutorial episode of lekiart. In this tutorial video I'm gonna show you how you can spray art. First you have to clean the mess of your tape. First what you need is one mask. It's good to use it even outside. If you spray a little bit, it's not maybe that problem. You don't need to buy a professional mask. Can be one fabric thing, something fabric, one old t-shirt what your girlfriend don't let you to wear anymore, or something like this. So you can put this in your face, and if you make it wet it can be better. Other thing important, for example, is the paper what I use. This paper is glossy paper and is not really thin, it's thick. It's the thicker what I found in this kind of papers. The spray what I use now is this Cobra, but can be any kind of spray. But for me, for what I do, I prefer to be glossy, so to be like more like photograph my art in the end. But anyway, you can use any spray what you like, and in the end you can put one lac, something what is like a glossy finish, and can be like in the end kind of the same. But I prefer to have this spray, and it's cheap for me and good. Something about the spray, don't go to some shops what they sell the for builder stuff or decoration of the house, or some like of these shops, because the spray gonna be way more expensive. Try to find one spray shop for graffiti artists, and then the price is gonna be more fair, believe me on this, and better spray and better price. The other what we use for this graffiti stuff art, because we do the planets and some other circle stuff, it was these things. So maybe your mother know what is that. It's to put the flowers is going under those. So we don't need this, we need just that. It's light, it's not heavy, so when you spray you can cover your area. If you cannot find these things, exists also toys stuff. I install for my daughter and my son. I buy this for my art. So you can have this to have different sizes of the circles. So you can do a lot of planets. You can do all the solar system. Okay, missing some, but you can find maybe some others. Or even this. Even the caps for the spray can be also circle. So you can use any of these to have different sizes. Other thing what you need for some part is the sponge, but I don't need this part. I need just the up part, because this part with the spray is not the best combination, because when I spray and I go with this on it, this kind of melt with the spray, so let me some stuff in my art which I don't want. But this one let nothing, and for me it's perfect for what I do. If you see a lot of artists, they use different kind of sponges, so you can search to find yours. All the time is not what I give you is the best. I am the only one artist what I know who do this thing, and I use this spray. All the rest they use different spray, or this paper. A lot of use different papers. Just to show you what I use, and you can find your own. It's not like what I use is the best. For everyone the best is different. Those knives is like the artistic knives, how they call it, or spatula for some other people. And with this I can scratch my art, so, or I can put some drops or something on it to do some effect. The other what I need and I use is newspaper for some other effect. All the newspaper is different, different quality of paper, different quality of everything. take care to not go out the ink of the newspaper, because sometimes when you do some effect and you put the spray down and you put then the newspaper, maybe the printing can be in your drawer. If you want it, you can use this newspaper, but I don't want it, so I use something to not go this away. So how thick, how thin, how is the newspaper, the paper in general give different effect. So what I found, this one for me it's perfect for what I do. Those cartons I used to have like straight lines, so can be like to make the sea down or some lands or something. So if I spray here, the spray doesn't go here, or the other way back. If I have something here finished and I want to do one line here, I can cover it like that and I can spray here, and this is gonna be untouched. One other important thing is the caps itself. So a lot of people doesn't know nothing about the caps. Even the spray artist of these, exists a lot of different kind of caps. Those caps, for example, with this pink here, those are called fat cap. These make the line really big. So this is skinny cap. So if I use this one, this cap, you see I have this line. But if I use this one, you have this line. So if you spray with this cap or with this cap, you have way much different of everything what you do. I don't prefer to use this big, even if I do faster stuff. I prefer the skinny. I can control better what I do. With the others you make more mess. Exists also the regulars, but still I prefer the skinny caps. Skinny for me is better. But again, for me, maybe some people prefer the fat caps. Just take care what caps you use. You can cut some paper and you can fold it like this, and then you spray inside here, so you can have this effect more easy. So I spray here and I close it. I don't close it totally, I don't want to push it out. I put my finger here and I let it to leak. Now I leak really a lot of. I don't want this. I want these lines. So as much like, imagine here is the paper. Like this I have thinner line. As much like that I have more big line. So I can find how I'm gonna have my line. Depends how vertical or horizontally I have my paper. So like this can be bigger. Okay, now it's finished, that's why it became bigger. But again, you can practice with this before you go to your art. So like this I have bigger line, and like this I have thinner line. So you can do experiments and you can see how you can make your lines. And again, don't press it. I don't want to push the color out, I want to just leak down. Okay, this is one nice important tool what we use for trees and some other effect. Can be also the thunders, can be details, can be characters, can be everything. So the first original lesson start with one planet, or two planets to see some difference what I'm gonna show you, or 3 planets or more. I will do some different planets to see some different effects in the planets, so you can choose which you like more. Okay, a lot of planets. So a lot of planets, different effect. I need just the dust of the spray, because then gonna be effect in my planet. So let's see how many different planets we can have, and are more from what I was gonna show you, are endless. Everyone can figure out different way. So one simple way is like I'm gonna put here my white color, and then I'm gonna put, for example, yellow, orange. You see, can be over the yellow. It's okay. This red, and then black on the other side. I don't know. I do this planet down, then I'm gonna have problem for the up. That's okay. I'm gonna figure out. No need to hurry. This don't dry really fast, except if you are under the sun, which is not good. Try to be in the shadow all the time. I take the newspaper, I make some folds, and then I go here and I'm gonna gentle press on it, but not too much, not too little. You can find out by yourself. And then I open it, I'm gonna have this effect. Now the color what I put was a bit a lot of. You can put less color, but I like the effect. It's like a fire or something. I don't remember which circle was here. It's good to remember. So I can put any circle. Oh, this is too big. Any circle, but to not be over that. So I think the number 5 was good. Sometimes you have to let it dry because now I had a lot of color. So if I put this one on it, maybe I'm gonna let line all around, and I'm gonna destroy it, which I don't want. So better to let this dry a bit and then to put this on. And when I put it, I don't press it because then I'm gonna have again the line. I just let it on it, and it's not that heavy, so I'm gonna not destroy or do something bad on it. So let's do another second planet here. I will put again here white. I'm gonna put the yellow. I try to put less color now. I will put the same colors to see different with the same colors. Don't believe it's different colors, so it's different effect. So I try to put much less spray here. Depends. Also, depends how much I let it dry or how wet it is. Again, it's different effect. So I let it dry a bit more now, but it's less color, so it's already dry, and do the same effect, but with less spray. And I press a bit more. You see, here is different texture. Here again it's a lot of spray, but I can fold again. I can go again here, and I'm gonna have this different effect. This different, this different. These have more spray, these have less spray. And I do the same folds here. So it depends how much spray you put, you have different planets. So I can cover this now, this is already dry. I can cover this now, maybe with the number 6, I think, better. So I saw to have planets, let's say, all around a bit. So I know I don't have like, let's say, half planet and half nothing. This is bad. So I try to be on the planet. And I don't press, never press. So let's try to do another planets. So here I will put the same way. So here is the white, here is the white, here is the yellow, here is the orange. It's better to not put a lot of colors. It's better to put less and less. And now I will put again the newspaper. But now I will not smash it. I'm gonna let it like how it is. I'm gonna go on it. And I go out. Now I have different effect. So this is different planet as well. So I'm gonna put this here. Now here I have too much white, and I don't want to be so much white, so I try to put the circle to cover more the color area, and the white, I don't know if you can see, it's I cut it in half, let's call it. Now, different way, you can do it like, also I can put all the colors, the same colors I mean. I put white, yellow, orange, red and black. As you can figure out, I don't have my mask because I talk to you, but better to use it. I will not really smash it now. I will make it like bigger, and I'm gonna go here, not a lot of pressure, not a little pressure again, and I'll try to not be dry totally, and I'm gonna do this move from here. So here I have another planet, different shape, and it's good to do it at once because then you're gonna have these problems. So if you want to do it to fix it, it's good to go from the start, go again here. So I have now this planet. Where I had the circle now here was here, but now I will not put the cover where it was before. I'm gonna move a bit and I can go more here, so I'm gonna have this effect a bit more there, and I try again to be on the colors what I create. Another way to make a planet is with other materials, not newspaper. You can put again the colors. You see, I put the color the same way. You can put different way the color and you're gonna have another effect. Just I'm gonna show you, even if I put the same way the colors, I can have this fly away, different effects. So now I don't take newspaper, I take a plastic. Plastic do different effect. Different newspaper do different effect. Okay, looks like the same effect, but it's not. Or I can put lines like this with my nails, so you're gonna have like nothing different. Wait, one more time. Okay, this didn't work. This, pretend you didn't see this, but it's nice planet as well. So I put one small here, but anyway, now it didn't work. I don't know why, but you can use different kind of materials on it. Now in the big planet I will use again the white. Maybe here I'm gonna have problem, but I'm gonna solve it. I'm gonna show you how. I'm gonna put the yellow, I'm gonna put orange and red, but the black I try to put it a bit differently. Try to put kind of in the middle. And I'm gonna add a bit more white because I played this thing. I will not mask it now, I will let it like how it is. And I'm gonna do the lines, what I tried to do before and didn't work. So I'll do the lines now with my nails. And when I take it out, even how you took this out maybe can be the difference. So I took it out like, okay, my worst planet ever. Okay, now because I talk, I don't focus here, I do these mistakes, but the next videos I'm gonna promise I'm gonna be better. Anyway, you have another planet, different shape. This is good enough for that. Maybe I can use smaller, but okay, this. Now I cover all the planets, which is the same color, but it's different effect. And you're gonna see it now. Now I have to put the color of the background. So I put here the black. Some people, they make it all black and then they put some lights. I like to put more color on it and then I can put lights. So to not be boring the universe, because it's not boring at all, you can add a lot of colors. I play with the same colors how I have in the planet to see some things in the start, but then I'm gonna add some other from the same colors things. For me sometimes it's not good to put like, okay, I have green, I'm gonna put green. I have purple, I'm gonna put purple. I have pink, I'm gonna put pink. I'm gonna put everything. No, sometimes it's not, don't put too much colors. Depends of what you do. If you want, you can put all the colors of planet Earth, but why? So here I'm gonna put some colors on it. Something to know, I didn't tell you something about the spray. If I go nearby, I have this kind of spray. If I go, maybe wrong color for this. So if I go nearby, I'm gonna have this kind of textures. If I go more far, I'm gonna have more shade, more the dust, what do we say. So it's good to know which distance you can use for what effect you want to use. So for example, I'm going to put here a little bit white, but even if I go nearby, even if I go far away, it's gonna be not what I want. So it's better if I use, for example, this. Now I have line and it's a little bit white, how I say before, and here I can maybe put something like that. I'm gonna have something like a star. I can go like this as well. It's more difficult, but you can somehow, you can cut it, you can have it smaller, all this, and you can go inside there. For example, you cut more. Sometimes I learn with you, because I try to show you something, if I have one stupid idea to show you, I learn with you. You see, I go there, I can go here as well. I have my style. Now to do a lot of stars, it's good to use the palette knives. In general, you can do these things, and you're gonna have the stars. Now, if I put a lot of colors and I do this, it's gonna be really big drops. I don't want big drops. I want to have these small, nice drops. Again, in the universe, you can put a lot of colors, what you go on, but I try to let it simple, to just see something simple and easy, so you can try in home again as well, or out of home, better. So now let's see what we did. Let's see the planets. I don't remember which planet is what, but you can see different planets. Now you can see the light here and the light of the planet here. This is wrong. I didn't think well, but I didn't have this in my mind before, so maybe it would be better the result. I delete this. Yeah, it's confusing. So let's delete it, and I can put maybe on light here, or I put nothing. It's okay without nothing. I'm gonna add my stars again. Okay, let's put a lot of, to see how bad it's gonna be. I'm gonna delete again then. So here you see, so big drops. I don't like the big drops, so I'm gonna delete again. it's good to give distance between the spray, but it's okay. I mean, when you spray it, to not be so liquid there. That's okay. So now this is ready already, and I'm gonna do my smaller. Okay, you can't do it smaller, but I was thinking it's more dry, but it's better than before anyway. So now I'm gonna open those, and you can see maybe here the, I don't know why the black is here, maybe because I open it and close it again. But if you see on those, I don't have these things. Maybe also those have some holes here. Maybe from this hole it's better to cover them. But yeah, depends how you spray times again and again. You see the planets? You see how different they are? How much different they are, and it's the same color. The same color, and you can do a lot of different effects to have different planets. Okay, these two looks like the same. So I grab new carton and I put now here one black line. It's like the symbol what I did in the other video. This is my art, what I can show to everyone which believe I cannot do nothing with spray, I never can do it. So this is one of the simplest what anyone can do. I do almost nothing. I just cover it, spray around, and it's done. I cover it, spray down, and it's done. It's really that simple. Now, to be this nice and effective, I try to see where is the white lines. I'm gonna spray under the white of the planet, white, 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 white. You see this planet, white, 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 white. And then I'm gonna give yellow next to it. And from the other side a little bit. And then orange, over here, red, and I can put also white, black, but I will not put black. I'm gonna add some more white to have better reflections. Or it's better to put black, but in the corners, you know, in this corner and this corner. Now, how I keep this? If I keep it like that, in the middle I cannot press nothing, so I will not have this effect what I want. So it's better to somehow grab it, to can have all the area, and to press in all the area the same pressure, kind of. I don't press a lot of, I don't press a little bit. I try to press somewhere in the middle. You see here I didn't press at all. So let's go in the start. Now it's right. So I try to press in all the places the same, and I do this zigzag move, and I have this effect of the water. This maybe in the start didn't work for you well, but if you practice a little bit, you can have this effect. What I do now is not level 1, it's level 0, it's really nothing, it's really easy. And believe me, you can do better than what I did here. If you use better colors, maybe less planets, or different colors of planet, or different, I mean, can be one like just yellow, other just orange, or just red, or one with all the colors, you know. No need to put all the colors again what you have. Don't need to put one color green, the other purple, the other white, the other yellow. No. Those messed up that much. Try to be more clear. Now, these planets, for me, I will never draw this to sell it. It's too much ugly, but it was like example for you how you can do different planets. Okay, don't do this like art. choose one of the planet maybe and put one planet here. It's much better. Now I need this one. Maybe this, what I use already, is not good because it's gonna be like different effect. So it's good to have new again of this, because gonna be not leak how I want to leak. So I'm gonna use new of this. I'm gonna spray on it. I take care when I spray. If I spray here, for example, maybe dust of the spray gonna be here and gonna destroy my art. So it's not good to spray over my draw. It's better to go more far away. And it's good again to test it not on my draw, to test it here, for example, to not have the first, attack of the leak on my art. Okay, you see now it doesn't go well down, so maybe I need more spray or different paper. Maybe the paper what I use is not good, so try to use another paper if this doesn't work well for you. So now it starts to leak, so I have the connection, let's say. So now I can go here and I add some trees. So again, this is tutorial video just to see some effects. It's not to copy this thing what I do here. It's ugly. I would like also to say sorry for my English. So it doesn't work how I want. Maybe it's not good folding as well. The folding here have to be perfect. Or you can try also to put this lac. This lac doesn't color nothing. You see, it's just to make it like more liquid. Sometimes the spray, or to make it to be glossy, depends what you use. So after I put this, it's good to put the spray as well on the top. Now I'm gonna have more thin lines because I put this spray. So now it's leak better, and I have more, let's call it professional lines. I don't do it now, use more slowly, and you can have it. So I put the trees, the body of the trees, and now I need the sponge, not this part, the other part, of course. Or I can show you how bad is this, so for you to know why I don't use it. So again, when I spray here, if I spray here, for example, you see, okay, that now doesn't go Murphy law, but can easily affect my draw. So I try again to take care how I spray. If I spray like this, is less probabilities. But if I spray like that, because I use this hand, easily I can destroy my art. So try to not destroy your art. So let's fix it. No, the orange. And again, it's good to put some stars here, but I will not put now. So with the palette knife as well, I can put my previous color back. Depends how dry it is actually. It was not good dry, so I destroyed. So in the other lesson, I'm gonna show you also how to use the knives. Now let's go to the problem of the sponge. So okay, now it doesn't let nothing, doesn't let all the time, but a lot of times after a lot of use, for example, if I let it dry and then use it again, gonna be maybe let some. Why does it let stuff now? Murphy law. Anyway, let's see different leaves with different sponge or different part of the sponge. Maybe it looks like the same for you, but you see this part I will not have it. I'm gonna have more empty space around, because this is more less holes, let's say, and these have bigger holes, this sponge. So I'm gonna have other effect what I do. Anyway, I like this part more. Again, you can use any kind of sponge what you prefer, and can be your art. So I put the trees. I can put some. Also I can correct the mistakes. Here is the fog of the spray, so I can cover them, and I'm gonna put some grass down to be the draw better. So after I finish, I can put my signature. So how to put the signatures? One aspect for the signatures is down here or down here, but if I don't have the color to scratch it, because the paper was white, so if I scratch, it's gonna be the white color on. So maybe one nice place is down here, but now I think I prefer up here in the sky. So because now this is dry and I cannot spray anymore, you use the lac or this spray, the transparent one, and when I spray on it, I'm gonna make again kind of liquid this part. So a lot of people they put the signature with the scissors, they open it like that, so they put the signature, or I can do it for you. Maybe I need to spray more. Or you can put also the same color what you had before. So it's black here, I can put black, so I'm gonna make it liquid. So it doesn't work this well. Anyway, I prefer the brushes, the brushes. Okay, doesn't work. And this part doesn't work because I spray like 5 times, 10 times with the black, because of the mistake of the star here. So I think it doesn't work here because of that reason. So if I do this side, you see gonna be works, because I have less spray on it, and doesn't work. It's interesting. I don't know why it doesn't work. Maybe if I use the palette knives. Okay. First time I saw this. I learned with you. Maybe because I changed the black. I had the glossy black, now I have no glossy black. I have no idea. So it's better to do it before everything dry, as you see. So I'm gonna use, I did differently here. I'm gonna use the color what I have here, and I will go with this, and finally I'm gonna have some effect. You see, I have the color of the previous dry spray, so somehow I finished this draw with problems in my signature. Another way to put the signature is to make a stencil. I don't have now to show you, so you can put your stencil name here and spray on it, and you're gonna have the signatures, or with a marker after you finish with marker, or again with the brush, to use the normal side of the brush, so you can spray and you can go write your name, your signature, your tag, nickname, something. And I prefer to put also the year on list, so it's the 20 here. You can see it's 20, but it's 20. It's 2020, which is this year. So that from me, that from today. If you have any questions, please send message or comment down of the video, and I'm gonna be happy to answer you. So see you soon.